Hi there, these comments are for TP, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and I am getting ready to read your practice test. You sent me an independent and integrated writing practice test. Now, the free evaluation, it's only for one, not both. So I appreciate that you did both, but I'm going to give you feedback on the independent speaking task that you sent me. Okay, the first thing is, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Right, so I also have the rubrics right here, so I can have a general idea how you did. So let me take a look at it. And I'm looking at it, I'm not kidding you, for the very first time. So it looks like we have 234 words. We do not really have a thesis here. I believe it's not a fair judgment and shouldn't be applied for reasons mentioned below. And then you have outside factors may affect students' ability to learn. You just simply don't have enough development. So if I look at the rubrics, I'm going to put 2. Limited development in response to the topic or task. I think inappropriate or insufficient exemplifications, explanations, or details to support or illustrate generalizations in response to the task. So I think that's really the big issue. I think both of these reasons here, these not just simply not enough explanation. So I don't think you would do very well if you took the TOEFL test right now. So I'm going to put you about 14 points out of 30. So like I said, I think you need a more specific thesis. Notice here you say outside factors. You have a student might get sick, but you don't. You say a student may not have a scientific mind, or an argument inside the family could affect the student's mental health. I think any one of these ideas could be developed only in this paragraph, and then you want to spend around 100 words explaining that one idea. So right now you only have 64 words, and you have kind of 3 different reasons in here to support the outside factor thing. So you might say, firstly, students have varying cognitive skills, which may affect their ability to learn, so teachers shouldn't be paid based on what students learn. And then for that paragraph, you talk about how students have different intellectual abilities and how teachers shouldn't be judged harshly because of that, right? Another paragraph, you might focus on the mental health of the student and how that might affect how they might learn on a certain day, right? So, and even physical. So you could have 3 different paragraphs, one focusing on the physical kind of welfare of students and how that might affect their ability to learn. Another paragraph maybe focuses on the intellectual abilities or cognitive or in the intelligence factor that may affect students' ability to learn. And then you have the mental thing. So putting them all in the same paragraph, but then only explaining all 3, in 64 words, that's just not enough development. You have another one, some students don't learn their lessons deliberately, so maybe this is a motivation factor. This behavior is mainly seen in high school. Students spend most of their time hanging out with friends and believe they should enjoy their adulthood. So do you have a specific example that you can use to illustrate this? And what you have to do is you need to take these different reasons, right? And then you have to put them into the thesis to give your thesis more of a focus. And I think you'll score much higher. And it looks like you actually have pretty good control over your grammar and your language use, but that's not going to help you here. So even though your grammar and your vocabulary is pretty good, you still have to show you can develop an idea with some depth. So that's why I gave you the score that I did. So my recommendation, again, is a more specific thesis. Instead of 2 different body paragraphs, you have 3. And instead of writing, approximately 234 words, or it says here 193, right? So instead of only writing 193 words here, I'd recommend you write about 500, believe it or not. And that's going to show that you can really develop your ideas within that 30-minute time constraint. All right? And thank you for doing this practice test. You'll notice right below my name in the email, I have different services. If you want to get more feedback, if you're serious about improving your academic English language proficiency, I have several inexpensive services to help you reach your target score. TOEFL private lessons, TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service, and online TOEFL courses. So you can learn by clicking on the links to learn more about those. And if you have more questions, you can always come by my office hours. You will see those below my name. If you want to talk to me face to face, you might have some questions you might want answered, you can certainly do that also. You'll see my office hours below my email name also, or below my name also. All right, thank you.